Hello, Teresa with Dreamscape Designs. Wanted to talk to you about one of my little pet peeves. Actually, there are quite a few. One would be mulching. How to actually finish off a mulch bed. And there are several different ways, but I'm just going to give you a quick preview of what to avoid. I'll do some future videos on actually how to finish off mulch and give you that clean line. However, here you have the mulch bed that is kind of overflowing onto the concrete walkway. There is a definite edge here, and what you really want to do, because when it rains and over time with wind and if you have dry weather, this mulch is just going to eventually continue right onto the concrete, and you're going to have a nice mess and you're going to lose mulch. So what you want to do is you want to find your edge here. It's a positive because you have the concrete edge here and you know where to end the mulch. If you don't have a concrete edge, then you can do some edging like you do here for the grass and create a nice deep lip to actually stop the mulch from bleeding into the grass. Okay, so this looks great on this side because you have the grass and a nice deep cut to keep the mulch from bleeding in. However, on this side, what you want to do is you want to lower the soil, okay, so that you have a little bit of a wall that stops the mulch from running into the concrete or walkway, driveway, or whatever you have. Okay, so lower the soil, dig that out just like you would on the grass side, and then when you apply your mulch, make sure it stops right at this edge, okay, and below the edge. So when it rains or if it's windy, especially a torrential downpour, and you tend to have that overflooding of mulch, it's going to stop right there. It may run down or forward, but it's not going to run over. So keep this nice and clean. And when you do put the mulch down, finish it with a light dusting of your sprinkler, okay, of a sprinkler head, because what will happen is it kind of sets the mulch so that it compacts, and then when you have the sun beating down on it as well, it makes a nice hard, almost like a crust, so it shouldn't move on you. Okay, again, see what the difference is? Nice and clean here versus kind of messy, sloppy over there. And the other issue too is when you are mulching, don't mulch up on your plants. Okay, you don't want to choke your plants with mulch. You want to bring it right up to the base, but do not mulch up on it. It would kind of be like, I would compare it to wearing a turtleneck in the summertime. Do you really want to be that constrained and that hot? So when you're putting down the hot mulch, don't go up on your plants. You want to leave it right at the base, okay? But don't mound up on it, okay? And don't go into the root ball. Just go right up to the edge here, okay? You don't have to go into the root ball, all right? So those are a couple of my pet peeves, mounding into the plants. The only time you really want to mound the mulch into a plant would be, say, roses, and that would be at the end of the season to prepare them for winter. You can mound and fill the inside with mulch just to cover that root ball. But again, roses are the exception. So any other shrubs, this is what's going to happen if this is done years after year after year. You're going to suffocate the plant and they're not going to last as long as they should. Okay? Again, any questions, give me a call. Love to help out. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.